I could restart the game if you want to come back in, Sarge.
That's up to you, man.
I mean, I can. I don't care. I got your guy going on course play. But you're here, you probably want to play, so let's just do it.
That's that, or
I'm doing it. That or you go play Rust, right? Oh man, hang on, we'll do it. Drop that real quick. Tony, if you want to come in, here's your chance.
You already think yep.
I'm not saying you have to, but
I'm quitting my game. I'm here. Hello.
Because it seems like there's a grace period of just like a little bit of time, it's fine, and then it breaks after that. And I don't know why. It's so annoying. Alright. I am loading. I'm loading. You know what I actually did last night, Tony? But like it didn't quite work out.
What's that?
I actually installed Rust on my stream PC.
Why'd you do that?
Stargate starts to close WoW check. Because I was like, well, I can farm on my gaming PC, aka watch courseplay run and auto drive, right?
And play Rust on the other.
And then I was like, I could play Rust on the other computer. Think about it.
That's something.
Fivehead, right?
Yeah.
I never did play Rust last night, but I definitely thought about it. And I you know, if not, it took like an hour to install for some reason. Probably because I was moving a bunch of files around my computer at the same time. So I was hurting the old stream PC last night. That's okay.
Sarge, do you ever have the problem when you load multiplayer, like just the game doesn't show up?
yeah, it takes a little bit.
I'll say yes. Servers take forever. Like the Tranquil Water server can take like 10 minutes sometimes.
Like sometimes I just have to like keep going back and forth from like the escape, load it back in.
So I'm in self-hosted right now. I'm not on a real server. So yeah, the reason for self-hosting is so that I can get achievements, because we are achievement hunting with this map. And I guess the incentive for the guys is if they want the save when we get done, and I'll be happy to share it with them so they can get achievements too. That's up to the guys if they want it or not, you know. Plus we just, you know, we're always down to just hang out and play some farm sim, you know. So but yeah, it's not a new server or anything like that. That's not going to help us because we're in self-hosted. Although, you know, the more I think about it, I could probably put a save on a multiplayer server. And as long as we know what the achievements are and what we need to do to kind of work towards them, we could have, you know, the animals and have a bunch of sorghum in storage for that achievement. We could have stored up grapes and olives and all that. Like, we could do that and then probably take that save and put it into single player and play through like a year. And we could probably get the achievements that way too, to be honest. But that could be something that I actually do, is take this save and put it on a server. Because, like, as long as I put it back into single player, I don't think it would, like, lock out the achievements, you know? But I don't know. I don't know at the same time, so.
What you need me to do there, Johnny?
Running cedars. Lime?
Alright.
I actually forgot to start that lime cedar back up. He's down in 70, Zach.
I can get him.
Start him back on his course play.
Okay.
And then grab the other lime spreader and head to like either Sarge's field or my field or something. If you don't mind. We're going back to the old map. Which map? We'll be playing Tranquil Waters on Saturday. You do see his course, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you were able to see it. And there's another lime spreader in the shed there. You can grab whatever tractor you want. And you can probably come out here and spread lime if you want to. Do whatever.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh. Yeah, we'll be playing Tranquil Waters on Saturday. I bet you. We definitely will. Course play is it's a smarter way of hiring a worker. Very smarter, like very smart way though, yes. No, Sean, not this weekend. Next weekend. The 19th, Sean. God, I have a week to get my tractor ready, Zach.
buddies in shambles. I shouldn't laugh, but buddies in shambles.
Dad said he was ordering tires today, and I literally said, "Do you want my card?" Because, well, technically he doesn't have to pay for them today because he'll order them through the store, so the store will pay for them, and then I could have 30 days to pay for them, right? So it's fine. But I told him, I said, "I'll give you my card. You can just swipe my card and pay for them tires." I need to figure out, like, I don't like talking about money, chat, but like we were kind of joking yesterday at the farm, like how much are we into this tractor at this point, Like we should figure that out. But at the same time, I don't think I want to know. I don't want to know. Because if you add up like the tools that we've bought and parts, and yeah, it's a few dollars anyway.
How do I I'm blanking. How do I set up a course? I accidentally got rid of the course and I need to set up a new one.
I'll get it.
Thanks, Dad.
Alright, so just hit that button right there.
Okay,
all the settings are the same.
How'd you do that?
What?
Because I hit no course and it didn't do that for me.
No, it should have.
Oh.
Do not have. Wait, hang on, Zach. I know why.
Oh, I don't.
You don't have permission.
This guy.
Can you tell I played single player last night?
I can.
Yep, I gave Sarge perms too. Sorry, guys. My bad.
This guy.
Sorry. Yeah, Chuck, you're not wrong. Some things are better. Just that's it. I don't have a wife. What are you talking about, Grab Gunner? What are you talking about? I don't have a wife. At least $5. Yes. Average, what's going on, man? How you doing today? David Moon 5, welcome in as well. I don't know, Sean. I can figure out, like, from the tractor part, like, company, I can definitely figure that out, like, really easy and really fast. I just go to my thing and type in, like, they have a search, and you could just type in the name of the company, and boom, every, like, transaction pops up, so. But in fairness, like, the whole thing was I was going to pay for all of it. Then Dad started stepping in, and he's like, well, I'll buy the radiator, and I'll buy this, and I'll buy that. And it's like, Pop, no, like, I want to buy it all. But I'm not going to tell him no, because, he's not going to listen, So. Oh, I got you, Grabbing. I have no problem. So, like, I don't like talking about money, but with this tractor, like, project, from the beginning, I thought it would be cool to, like, be honest with that stuff, Does that make sense? Just might as well be honest, There's nothing wrong with being honest, chat, King, welcome in. Do appreciate the raid. We are talking about a 1947 Alice Chalmers Model B that I bought about a year ago for a whopping $300. It had been locked up for 6, 7, 10. Nobody really knows how many years. Been locked up, and my dad and I have been working on it for the past right about a year. And yeah, $300. Yeah. We've been working on it for about a year, and it's been a fun project. And we completely rebuilt the engine. Well, pretty much. Piston sleeves, valves, rings, rod bearings. Main bearings were in great shape, so we didn't touch those. There were a few other things in the engine itself, thermostat, you know, that kind of stuff. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Have we managed to keep it original? I mean, no, because I bought, you know, piston sleeves, all that stuff. But like the fuel tank is original. The hood has a big dent in it. But it actually, so once upon a time, a tree fell on this tractor. Okay, a tree fell on the tractor, and it dented the hood up pretty good and messed up a few other things. But like, I didn't want to fix the dent in the hood. Like, we left the dent in the hood on purpose. Dad hates it. He hated it. He wanted to beat the hood with a hammer and try to fix it. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Dad and I have actually been butting heads on that a lot here lately. Like yesterday, we didn't really butt heads at all, but like last Sunday, he was getting angry with me because I'm like, we're not doing it. We're not fixing the hood. We're just gonna leave the dent, and that's it. The dent gives it character. Every dent is a story. And remember, Chad, that beauty is in the eye of the beer holder. All right, and I'll have to hold a beer when I drive that tractor. So, exactly, the dent is a story. The dent's memories. It didn't happen when we owned the tractor, but still, it's still a story, you know. So anyway, that's yeah, whatever. But basically, we're at the point now where like we need to wire the headlights. And we need to wire up the, there's a wire that goes to the alternator to energize it. We need to wire that up. And we're putting new tires on it all the way around. That's pretty much all we have to do. And then honestly, just run the tractor, because I need to like finish breaking in the engine. I feel like I need to run it for, you know, I need to get out and drive the thing around and like break in the tractor. We want to change all the fluids in it after, you know, a couple hours of running around the yard and stuff at the farm with it, and out the lane maybe a couple times, you know, that kind of stuff. Tony, I might need your help. You want to come drive the tractor around a whole bunch?
Sure. I'm in.
And then we have a plow for it as well. The theory is a week from Saturday to take it to a farm show and like plow with it at the farm show.
Say, you can break in, plow your garden.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's raid and leave. All good, man. We'll catch you later. Thanks for the raid. Have a good one. Not on Facebook because I don't do Facebook, but on YouTube, yes. Yes. There will be at least one more video about that tractor eventually made. Eventually. I have been filming clips of it here, there, and yonder. So, yes. In fact, right now, they're still there. If you guys want to check it out, I had it running yesterday, and there's an Instagram story post. So if you guys go to my Instagram, like right now, you can still see from yesterday the tractor running. So I'm in Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. I'll be going to a farm show in Illinois a week from Saturday. It's Pinckneyville, Illinois. It's the American Threshermen Association farm show. So if you guys are in the area and you know of the show, you should definitely come out. It's an awesome show. Good times. Good show. Zach will be there too.
I'll be there.
Gotcha. You betcha. You think you may have too many. However, I get it. Trust me. I get it. But, yeah, so it'll be a good time. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if it actually happens. I'm still a little, I guess you could say a little skeptical because we don't, like, we really need tires. And, like, I am assuming Sunday we're going to have to take the rims off there. We're going to take the rims to where Dad works, and the guys there will do the tires for us. So, yeah. Ollie, just look. She's purring well. For as old as that tractor is, she runs great, right? Runs great. I'm so happy with the tractor, honestly. I really am. And the fact that like I've never rebuilt an engine like to that extent, and like I did that with my own hands, you know, kind of cool. Just saying. And Zach helped too.
I did.
Zach was there the day we split the tractor in 2 pieces. That was so much fun. We have a 116 Ollie is what we have for it. We have a 116. It's called an Alice Chalmer #1 plow, but it's a 16-inch plow, and it's from possibly the 30s, 20s, 30s, something like that. We're not actually sure how old it is. It's old. What? Okay, interesting. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna go take it to the farm show and have a good time. So I will be missing exactly, Chuck. I will be missing next Friday's stream because we have to go get the tractor from the farm, so that Saturday, you know, it's just sitting here outside my house ready to go. And then I'll be missing Saturday's stream. I might pop in Saturday night, but usually by the time we get home, I'm just absolutely exhausted. Plus, we'll have to go put the tractor away at the farm Saturday night too, so. Yeah. Split a case. It's kind of an interesting concept. We're like, hey, see this tractor here? We're going to split it in half. That's the first time I've ever done it, was with this LSB. It's the first time I've ever split a tractor. And actually, we ended up splitting the tractor twice in 2 different places. So first thing we did was take the engine. So from basically the bell housing forward, we took that off. And we just had we had legs that we put on the bell housing then, and just had it stand there. And then we actually put it back together, and then we realized we had transmission problems. Whoops. So then we took from basically the back of the bell housing, there's like, well, kind of the bell housing. It's a whole thing. But like, basically from the front of the transmission back all came off too. So it was an adventure, but it's been fun. It has been a lot of fun. 2 bolts. Yeah, there's 4. 4 bolts. There's 4 bolts that hold the engine to the bell housing, and then 4 bolts that hold the transmission to the back of the bell housing, kind of. That's it. And then there's 4 bolts that hold on like a final drive, and that's it. It's crazy. Absolutely insane that that's all that holds the tractor together, but it works. I mean, you're talking about big pieces of cast iron and big bolts that are fine thread too, so like they're real sturdy. But it's kind of a whole thing for sure. Tony, where are you liming at?
Northfield.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not currently. You're off filling. Okay. Or wait, where are you?
At the shop.
Are you buying it by the pallet?
Yeah.
You know there's a buy point for that, right?
Where at?
Next to 57.
I didn't know if I should run all the way down there because this tractor's a tad bit slow.
I think you could. Hold on. I got you, dog. Hold up. What other tractors do we have? We don't really have any tractors that have any speed. Massey will work. I'll help you out, bro.
I'll run it down there next time.
No. Let me get you an auger wagon line.
Oh. Thanks.
I mean, we're gonna need it, so it's fine. Probably gonna need a couple, to be honest. But I'll help you out a little bit anyway. Pitter patter, let's go. But yeah, it's been a fun process working on the tractor, and you know, I'm not necessarily saying this and my dad can hear me or anything, but the memories we're building together That's what it's all about, you know? It's not about how much we spend on the tractor, how much we're spending on the parts. That's irrelevant, in my opinion. You know, the fact of the matter is that, like, you know, you know, Dad and I both went through, like, a really traumatic whole thing, like, with my mom passing 4 years ago. A little over 4 years ago now, and, you know, we really needed something to kind of, like, I don't know, help us get through that in a weird way. And I know a tractor, that's a weird thing to talk about, but, like, no, exactly.
No, it ain't.
It ain't what? It ain't weird?
Ain't weird.
Okay. So it's kind of, you know, it's like when we take on, like, big Christmas light projects, like, right, like in 2019, the year my mom passed, we took on, like, our snowman project and went really big into that because it gave us something to work on and something to do. Kind of the same thing. Yeah, average it has. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So it's a whole thing. Because sometimes at the farm, I'm not gonna lie, we run out of, like, projects. You know, we run out of projects. Like, oh, we already, like, built everything we want to build, or it's just, and then, you know, in the summertime a lot, it's just the monotony of going down there and just cutting grass, weeding in the garden. We planted turnips yesterday, chat. That was fun. All, like, 3 seconds it takes to plant turnips. So if anybody's in the St. Louis area and you want some turnips come later this year, let me know. We'll have plenty. We literally grow them just to give them away. We don't eat them. We don't like them. Never, never have, never will. But we grow a ton of them. So yeah. But yeah, the tractor has been fun with, like, that stuff. And then, you know, we have another tractor to work on this winter. So, and there might be some things that, you know, need to be worked on with my tractor or Dad's other tractor. There's always maintenance to do and stuff too. So. You've never tasted them, Chuck? I don't think they're good, personally. As Farmer Groot, what's going on? How are you today? Welcome in. Tony, this taking forever to fill this thing up with lime.
Does seem like it's taking quite a while.
Is this 5 point that slow or what?
I mean, I wasn't paying attention, but, like, I guess I don't know. I trust your judgments. I guess you've been down there a while.
Been here for like 20 minutes, bro.
I'm just liming, you know.
I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Actually, Tony, we could set this up on horseplay, auto drive, to fill up and bring you more lime automatically.
Sounds good.
Hey, we go good with the carrots and taters you have in the ground. Gotcha. So we used to, Dad used to know this guy. Unfortunately, he's passed away. I mean, he was like, you know, 95 or something when he passed. So, you know, lived a good long life. But we would take him turnips all the time. And he would just pull out a pocket knife and just start eating it. He would peel it kind of like a apple. And he would just eat them things raw. He really liked to mash them up like mashed taters. Is what he did most of the time with them. But he would eat them raw, just like right out of the back of the truck kind of thing, you know. So yeah, it was the whole thing. All right, Tony, there's your lime.
Thank you.
43,000 of it. Let me know when you need more, okay?
Appreciate it.
I think we're gonna get done seeding before you're done lime.
Thanks for taking the time to wait down there and fill it up. Appreciate it.
I could automate that though. I really could. We definitely could. But like the West Field and the Homestead Field, God, they need so much lime. All the fields need lime. I don't know. I guess last time when I planted last night, I should have checked the lime, and I totally didn't. So, wonder how many more beans we could have had. Farmer, I'm doing well, by the way. Thanks for asking, man. Sorry. So we planted turnips yesterday, actually for our pumpkin party, which is really strange. These people you would never, I don't know, you just don't think of it. They just go crazy to pull turnips, and they love it. They absolutely just love it. So we'll plant turnips a couple different times probably to have like different generations, so they're not all ready at the same time. So we planted some yesterday. We'll probably plant some more in like a week, and then maybe some more in another week or so. And that way you have different generations. And we should thin our turnips, but we never actually do that. You guys have never planted turnips. It's incredibly difficult to put down like a small enough amount of seed. You end up putting way too much down. It's like way too easy to put down a bunch of seed. That seed's tiny. And I swear every time you drop a seed, you actually drop like 10. Even if you think you're doing a good job, you're still going to end up with way too many turnips. So it's a whole thing. That's all right. It's all good. So yeah, I'm just hoping we get, and I don't know, the schedule is going to be so tight on this whole like farm show thing. We may end up just not taking the tractor, Tony. I don't even know if like they allow people to bring a tractor for a day, or if they want you to be there for the whole show.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, really, where the plow fields are, you don't even have to like go into the real show with the tractor. So we wouldn't have to like register and pay to be there technically. Just stay out of the plow fields with it, you know? I don't know. I don't want to break any rules, but I don't really know what the rules are. Maybe I need to research this. I don't know if they have them posted online. Blogger, what's going on? Welcome in, sir. How are you? Because if we take the tires off Sunday, rims off Sunday, and then we do that, we'll get them back Wednesday, and then we would have to set the plow up on Wednesday as well, so the tractor's ready to go for basically Friday. And we're getting a little tight on time here. We might have to go to the farm like Thursday night too. I have to stop streaming a little early so I can get down there and work on it. And then hopefully the garden's not like too wet, because right now it's too wet to plow. Like we couldn't go out there and, you know, set the plow, shine it up. None of that right now. So, and I don't know. Might be one of those things we have to just kind of, I wouldn't want to do that though. I wouldn't want to guess. I would, if we're going over there, the plow needs to be ready. Just go, pull the rope on the trip clutch and plow. But we'll see. You definitely like don't have time to like, or I guess it'd be kind of rude if you had to like set your plow still. Because even my uncle told me, he's like, you better have your plow ready to go. Don't make any adjustments, just go. You have it ready. So, yeah. If we have to adjust like the hitch and stuff, we'll have to take tools to do that. So, might not make the plow day this year. Maybe next year. That's okay. The real hope with the tractor is actually to have it ready to go for Pumpkin Day coming up in October, which it'll definitely be good to go then. But to have the tractor completely ready to go, because last year at Pumpkin Day, the tractor was in pieces, and every single person that I talked to, I was like, hey, come in the shed and look at this. And I showed them like the inside of the engine and, you know, the parts we had taken out and stuff. And like, I talked to every single person I could about like the tractor and stuff. So it'll be really cool for those people to come back a year later, and like the tractor that was in, you know, a bunch of pieces last year will be out in the garden plowing while they're there. Because we're hoping to put on like plowing demonstration while those people are there. Because a lot of those people that come to our pumpkin party, they didn't grow up on a farm. They didn't grow up around a farm. They have no idea what a plow is. I had to explain what a plow was last year to like 10 people. And that's an interesting concept when it's just something I've always known about, you know, and a lot of us have known about, you know. So it's kind of an interesting one, honestly. So I think that'll be really fun this year for people to be able to come back and see that same tractor like out in the garden plowing. At least that's the hope. And I'll have Tony on there plowing probably.
Getting her done, man.
Yeah. You have to come down sometime and I'll give you a driving lesson, okay?
I plowed once. I don't know if it was right, but I done it.
Did you?
I have.
Well, the big thing with the plow that I have is it's a trip plow, right? It's a trip clutch.
Okay.
So you'll have a rope that goes out to the plow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the big things is don't hold on to the rope unless you're trying to trip the clutch or trip the clutch to pick it back up, basically, right? Because if you hit a rock, that plow has a spring-loaded hitch on it. So if that plow hits a big enough rock, the plow will stop and the tractor will keep going. So if you're holding that rope, it's gonna yank on that rope out of your hands, you know. So they actually recommend, what I've heard is you put a little kite string at the end of the rope, and that's how you actually attach it to your tractor. So that, like,
Rosemobile just resubscribed for 2 months. Good afternoon, John and Puma crew.
So if it breaks away, basically you'll break the kite string and not like your real rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosemobile, welcome back, dude. Appreciate the resub. How's it going for 2 months? Thanks for using your Prime on me. Much appreciated as always. So that's what I've heard, is you put a little kite string there, so if it pulls apart and you can't stop tractor fast enough, it just breaks the kite string and, you know, doesn't pull you off the tractor or something silly. So yeah, that's what I've heard anyway. I don't know if that part works on our plow that we have, but, like, you know, just out of precaution, you know? Although where we will be plowing this fall, there shouldn't be any, like, big rocks or anything. It's not where the barn was. Where the barn was, that's a different story. So, yeah. Although there is concrete buried at the farm from the old open face shed, which once upon a time was a corn crib. And there is concrete. Grandpa drug it out into the field and buried it. But it's like 2 feet down. I've always wanted to dig it up. I don't know why. I've always wanted to get an excavator down there and dig up the concrete. As weird as that sounds. Always wanted to. That's alright. Who's done with their field work? Lime spreader? Yeah, lime spreader's done. Sweet. I'll probably start him up here when I get done. I'm almost done with my field. Him up here and get this field done. And I guess Sarge, maybe you and I will dip down to like 73 in that other field down there. Because those other guys got those other fields handled.
Yep.
Oh, we'll probably do that. But you never know. Oh yeah. Because last year we really wanted to have Dad's tractor out plowing for Pumpkin Day, but Dad has a Alice C, and if you guys don't know the difference between the C and a B, which there's actually a lot, but the big difference is the spacing of the rear tires on the C is like they're way farther apart. And the plow that we have, it's just, we couldn't get it to line up with the wheel. We tried, and it just wasn't going to happen. So we had the plow hooked up that day because people, you know, wanted to see it and stuff, which was fine, but definitely can't plow with that tractor. So the best one will actually be the CA that's sitting in the shed that has been locked up for like 16 or 18 years or something. That one has the power adjust rear tires, the rims, you know. So if you need to adjust your spacing on your rear tires, you can do that real easy, allegedly. You probably haven't been moved in like 50 years, but that's okay. It's fine. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully, the goal with that tractor, which if we're going to be painting that one, I don't know if we'll get it done, but I would love to get that tractor like rebuilt, the mechanical stuff of it, get it running over this winter. and not wait until like summer when it's so hot to be working on it as much as we did my tractor. But now that we know what we're doing, what it's going to take, what parts we need, like, it's a little different, you know? Like, we don't need an engine hoist. We don't need an engine stand because we have both of them. We bought them. Like, we're working on these tractors. So, it's a whole thing. Yeah. I bought a set of brass hammers for working on these engines, you know? His dad's out there just swinging a ball peen hammer, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Brass. We're only using brass. So, it's a thing. Actually bought brass punches, too. Kind of dangerous, though. That brass goes flying, man. You need to wear safety goggles when using them. But it happens, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. And probably what we'll do with that tractor is it's going to get ripped apart more than my B did. Dad wants to paint it. I'm fine with leaving it the way it is. There's no rust or anything on that tractor. It actually has better paint than the B. It did sit quote unquote outside for all of its life, but it sat under a lean-to. So it didn't get rained on. So that helps the paint a lot. It is sun faded though too, a little bit. But like I said, it has better paint than the B. So at least in spots. The B actually had really good paint underneath the seat on the top of the PTO housing and the back of the transmission. Paint looks like showroom. It's beautiful. I mean, it's dirty, but it's beautiful, you know. That's all right. I need to fill up with seed. Is there still seed at the shop?
Yes.
Okay. I just realized I'm down to like...
Yep, there's still some there.
Okay, cool. I'll hit that up when I'm done. I see you're that close, Sarge, to being done. One row, huh?
Yep.
That's funny. That is amusing. Did you get an estate built in Rust, Sarge? No?
It's better.
Okay.
Looks like more of a tower than anything.
Oh, really? Nice. I still can't believe what Tom's doing in there. Tom built this massive, massive, massive base and then decided to fully upgrade it to high quality metal. And now all of our stuff's turned up in that server. So like all of our mines and stuff are turned up, but he has been running the high quality metal mine for like days. It's insane what all he has going there. I'm just like, I just want like 1,000. Be good with that. But yeah, it's funny. Not something I would do, but that's all right. His house will be very sturdy. Not that anybody's going to go attack him or anything, but his house will be very sturdy nonetheless. All right, so it'll be fine. I can't decide if I want to play that tonight or if I want to play Farm Sim or both. Maybe both at the same time. Tony, I'm telling you, you should come over and you play on the stream PC. I'll play on the gaming PC.
All right, let's get it.
And play Rust.
Sounds good.
All I'd have to do is swap like one video cable and you could have the 32-inch monitor over there.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Casey, we are doing well. How are you today? Welcome in. What is poppin', bro? That's. We are in the middle of planting soybeans. I harvested a bunch of soybeans off stream. We harvested the olives today when we started. And we're putting soybeans right back in the ground. because soybean spam is real and money is great. And actually, here in a little bit today, we'll have we have just over 1 million soybeans to sell. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Chuck, very nice. Have you ever done that before, Chuck? Because there's one piece of advice for that whole thing. It's not that difficult. The large mining excavator quarry thingy, but there's one pro tip. Nice, Casey. The farming's going, man. Farming's going well. Okay. The tip is a scope for your gun, because you can fight about 90% of the guys from a distance, and they can't even hit you if you have a decent scope. So it's actually pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. I have as many as possible. Yep, I got you, Chuck. I got you. How did we get rid of the creeks? Well, first thing we did was cut down all the trees, grind all the stumps, and then landscape them. Yeah. You can buy, so it looks like it's like common ground, but on this map you can buy, like, when you buy it, you buy everything. It looks like it would be a separate piece of land, but it's not on this map. So now we have, when you buy it, you own it. Betcha. All right, chat, let's go hit the shop and grab some seed. Then we'll head down south. Head down yonder. Oh, you're having trouble merging plots. I got you. That's unfortunate. Tony, did you run out of lime yet?
Not in the wagon.
Okay. How much did you buy here at the shop?
16 little things.
Oh. Oh, goodness, Tony.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. If you want. I'm just trying to make your life easier by using the wagon, you know?
I appreciate it.
That's all. That is all. Alright. Come on. Okay, so buy some more. That good pioneer seed, right? Here it's flux capacitor resistant.
Really?
Yeah. You betcha. Or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, that went exactly like I wanted it to, chat. Yep. You betcha. You betcha. And then actually, Chuck, I forgot about this, but Tom told me this the other day, that he has been, you know, the diesel barrels are crucial, right, in Rust, because the diesel is how you run the large mining wheel and all the mines and stuff around the map. Well, because our gather rates are turned up so high, you can actually take low-grade fuel, and it's at the outpost. You can do it at Bandy Camp too. You just have to use the drone. But you can take low-grade fuel to the outpost, and you can buy diesel barrels. And then you take some of those and turn around and, you know, make more low-grade fuel by running the oil well thing, you know. So I totally forgot that you could do that. And like the other night, I went and bought like 10 diesel barrels, which is a ton. So you don't have to go around the map and collect them if you don't want to. You can just like kind of cheat because our gather rates are turned up so much on our mines and quarries and stuff. So So, yeah. Or like the other night, I went and I ran the stone and the sulfur. And I don't know. I came home with over 1 million metal frags, I think. I don't remember how much sulfur. I need to get back in there because I set all that to cook and then just walked away. So, need back in there. Maybe tonight. We will see. Could probably go to the farm and work on my tractor. All right, that's what Sundays were. Well, I have to, or Wednesday, I should say. No, Sunday. It's Thursday. The whole thing, chat. All right, so we got these 2 plots here. Actually, really fast. I'm gonna go grab that lime spreader and get him moved. Another field. I forgot we had to plant this whole field 70 down here too. Yeah, field 70. This is a massive field too. Massive field. That's all right. Friday. What the heck? Right. Yeah, it's kind of cool, Chuck. That's so. Yeah. You know, I wonder if, and I parked a helicopter in my house. I don't know if it's still there or not. Hopefully it didn't. If it blew up, man, my house is like half gone probably. Gotcha, Trent. Gotcha. Because I parked a heli in there. Is that Tuesday? Yeah, Zach, we played Tuesday for a little bit. Or you loaded Rust, right? Tuesday?
Yeah, I played.
I don't know if you played.
I got to the destination at one point.
You thought about playing. I don't know if you actually did play. I
I don't
mean,
remember.
you jumped in and then you got in my helicopter.
And it was real laggy. Yeah.
And then like you just like left. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I wonder, Tony. Oh man, I wonder if this would work. I wonder if you could remote desktop into my computer.
How does that work?
So it uses the power of the internet, so you would basically see my computer, right?
Okay.
I wonder if you could remote desktop into my stream PC and then play Rust from your house.
Do you think it would work?
I don't know. Chat, would that work? Could he remote desktop or remote into my computer and then play from his house?
It sounds like something we should try.
Because like it would be like Stadia that all the processing's being done somewhere else on my computer, and you're just like, you know, over there playing. I don't know if that would work or not, but that would be hilarious. It's like, hey Zach, you want to play? You want to play? Let's. All right, you got to log in on Steam on my computer, and then you could like, oh, it should work. Remote login slow. I got fiber. It'd be fine, right?
Well, that's not what I'm in. I'm in.
The input lag might not work out so well. That is true. There could be some lag between the two of us. If we both had fiber, I think it'd be better.
I got Spectrum, Barrett.
Yeah, but that's Spectrum.
I got Spectrum, Barrett.
It'll buff, right?
It should buff.
I wonder how that would work, though, honestly. Oh, man, that would be funny. Be like, okay, you're allowed to open Steam, Zach, but you're not allowed to open a web browser, and you're not allowed to go to Amazon. You're not allowed to open my PayPal.
Hey, yo, PC parts be here tomorrow.
Yeah, never mind on this whole idea. I'm out.
No. I just want to play.
You know, for a game like Rust, it might work. I don't know about, like, you know, Fortnite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The input lag would kill you on something like that. We're jumping 5 minutes later. Hey, boys, I jumped.
It's kind of like what Rust is now.
Yeah. I saw that video you put in the group the other day of your Rust.
Did it make you laugh?
It made me sad. I kind of shed a tear. I wept quietly to myself. Oh man, it was bad. Shipping's gonna be selected the next day. I mean, most of our Amazon stuff is Trent, so yeah. Like if I go order PC parts right now, they'll be here tomorrow. A lot of them will, because we have local Amazon facilities. I know we're spoiled. It's okay. I'm aware, chat. It sure is nice. Not gonna lie. Wow, Tony. You would do that, huh?
What?
You would, if I gave you remote access to my computer, you would go spend money, huh?
No.
Uh-huh.
Unless it was your money on something to spend, like, for you. Like, I'll spend your money to buy you something.
Hey, Johnny, I bought you a late Christmas late birthday present. Oh, wow. Hey, I just got this email that I was charged money.
I'm thoughtful, what can I say? Nah, I just kidding.
Tony, remote access, yeah. I think it'd be funny, actually, Tony.
Do you think it would actually work?
Get yourself something nice. I mean, I'm down to try it.
Let's try it. I mean, it can't be worse than like what Rust is now, right?
Right. TeamViewer, you can use TeamViewer, right, Chad? Isn't that a free one?
I got TeamViewer.
For remote access? Yeah, you do. I do too.
So I remember Leonard fixed my SnowRunner one time through that.
He fixed your network settings, wasn't it?
I don't know what he was doing. He was clicking. I don't. It was just weird because like the mouse was moving, I wasn't moving it. You know?
Yeah. Dude, Tony, you could edit the streams for me. Let's go. No?
Sure.
It's not hard to edit this. Super easy. Super easy. That would be funny though. TeamViewer's free and would work great. I have it because Arson, there was something we were trying to figure out with the bot program that I used, and I was just like, man, I don't know. Let me get TeamViewer. But I sat here like a hawk because I'm like, I don't want him to open my PayPal. I don't want him to spend money. Not that Carson would do that, but like I sat here and watched him like a hawk. So as long as Tony would stay in Rust, I'd feel comfortable doing that, you know. Tony.
I would pinky promise.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky promise, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pinky promise.
It would be funny. Because, I mean, a lot of times when we're playing Rust or whatever, like, the streaming PC's just kind of chilling. It's not really doing anything. I mean, sometimes it's rendering, but renders can wait for overnight, too, you know? Just saying. This hill is real, by the way.
Chuck 5099 cheered Dex 100. I think Pinky Promise is legally binding in some states.
Chuck, thanks for the bits. It probably is. Probably is legally. Yep, that's a legal contracts act. All right.
Let's go.
In some states. I don't know about all of them. Some of them. Yo, Goaty, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in, buddy. How's it going? What's poppin'? Right. Back down the hill we go, y'all. Probably doesn't help that I have that tipper back there full of seed. Weighing me down. That's okay. Okay, I've just been working late. Cody, we're doing, man. Doing good. Doing all right. Looking forward to my break here in about 20 minutes. The trailer I'm pulling because it has seat in it. That is the one downside of this seeder is you don't have a lot of capacity. So by pulling the trailer, I have all the capacity. And basically I can seed like multiple fields without having to go get seed. So that's why I do it. Trent started it and I like it. I've been doing it. It turns kind of weird, and I know it's really goofy looking, but like, it works. Works well, actually. So, there is that. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I can see like 2 of the bigger fields on here before I have to go and get any seed. Now, if I'm fertilizing, like say if I'm planting corn and I wanted to fertilize, I wouldn't worry about the tanks or the trailer because you have to go get fertilizer all the time. But we typically fertilize after seeding just because it's faster, honestly, than having to go fill up fertilizer all the time. Although, if I was planting corn and say maybe I had some kind of little tow behind tank that I could put fertilizer in behind this tipper, I could plant all day then. Because I could have seed and fertilizer, and I would be good to go. But that's all right. Or some like tractor-mounted tanks would be cool too. But then you got to get the specific tractor mods. It's a whole thing. Definitely a whole. But it's fine too. It's all good, chat. All right, so we're going to be done seeding down here in a minute. The north guy's got 1 lap to go around the field, a couple passes over there, and then we have 71 as well. So probably put all hands on deck in 71 to get it done. What we'll probably do is put a couple guys on course play there, and then we'll go to the other side of the field and run too. Just to try to get the field done as fast as possible. Is what I'm thinking anyway. Us, Arch, we're both here for this last pass, aren't we? Kind of weird timing the way that worked out. Alright, you got the power to pull the hill though, I really don't. This tractor likes the wheel slip a lot too. Again, this trailer of seeds probably not helping. That's okay. We will have to herbicide like everything too. Nothing has been worked. Oh, Tony, did you put the roller at that field the other day?
I put the roller? Oh yeah. I was gonna put it behind like the planter.
Oh.
But then I set it off to the side. Yeah.
Does that work?
Kinda, yeah.
Didn't know that. Did that the part with the stones get rolled, or no?
I don't know.
Because I totally forgot about it, and then I went to harvest that field, and I was like, "Oh, there's a roller here."
I just did like just very little. I don't think I did the whole field.
All right, I got you. It's all good. It's all good. But I was just like, oh, I forgot that needed to be rolled. Well, stones never hurt anybody, right? Or wait.
Just feeder houses.
Yeah. Right. All right, so that's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to get these 2 guys done. I'll put them on course play in that field, and we'll jump in that field as well. Actually, we can probably drive up and help this guy out and get it done even faster. Let's go. Kind of waiting for that north guy to get done with his field, so we'll help out up north here quick. Well, team effort, you know. feel like we need to reset our nitrogen on these fields too, because it's like all over the place and it shouldn't be. Need to plant corn one of these days to kind of reset our nitrogen. Off-road Nation, this is regular Elm Creek. This is not a 4X. This is Giants OG Elm Creek is what this is. How's it going, by the way? Welcome in, man. Well, come on in. Alright, we're here, chat. We're here to help. It's shake and bake, and I'm gonna help. Gonna turn that GPS off because it doesn't line up anyway. All right. You found the perfect train cars for my first train set. Goaty, what? Okay, I don't actually own any cars, but I do own a couple engines. I own some track. I have a transformer to, you know, power it. I got a few things. We used to have, when I say we used to have a bunch of train stuff as in like the family. Cody literally came in TeamSpeak, dropped a link, and has left. Bye, Cody. I was giving him. We were gonna talk. All right. Oh my gosh. It's a tanker car that this girl made into a pig. Cody, why? Why is this a thing, Cody? Why? King, welcome back. How are you? Cody, why? Why is this? Why am I still watching this video?
That's cool, Goody.
Oh, she made a cow. Oh, and a sheep. All right, I'm done. I closed it. I can't watch it anymore. Wow.
Cool, Goody.
Next thing, farming into trains. Wow. You gotta go again. Okay, bye. Have a good day. Cody, I have always thought it would be so cool to have like the train track that runs around like the ceiling in a room. I've always thought that would be so cool to have, bro. You know, like I've always wanted a train setup in my house somewhere. And, you know, unfortunately, I don't live in Florida, so therefore I did not win the Mega Millions the other day, chat. So my train layout dream will have to wait a little bit, I guess, is what I'm getting at, you know? So. That's Sarge, you in this field? Are you in 70, Sarge?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I'm going to set up a multi-tool. Course play. If you want to just work on centers, I'll have it do the outsides first. That makes sense.
Okay. Go ahead and stop.
So if you want to start on the short rows going north south. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
I'll have this guy do outside, and then I'll go get the other guy, and he'll do the other outside here in a minute for us, and then we'll just do centers, and they'll work on the long rows. If we work on the shorties, this other guy will be done in a minute, so we'll get him down here as soon as he's done. So basically, we'll have 4 seaters, 2 on course play and 2 of us. Get this field done. Yeah, you just want to pick a random spot over there on the short side to start working. It'll be good. Turn, baby, turn. Right. Cody, I thought it was funny though, yes. The video was amusing. But yeah, we used to have all kinds of stuff. I don't really know if it came from like maybe my grandma or like who like, I don't know. But when the one that you guys used to know is like Lord James, or Florida Man as he's known now here on Twitch. When he moved back to the area here, he decided that he wanted all the train stuff from like his childhood, right? Which was fine. So like mom and dad agreed to give it to him, whatever. It wasn't really, it was whatever. And he had like a 3-year-old at the time that just destroyed all of it. You're still laughing, Cody. Okay. Yeah, my nephew was like 2.5, 3, and just didn't respect any of it and just trashed all of the train stuff that I grew up playing with, So all of it ended up in the trash can because he literally destroyed everything. Because they built a 4x16 foot long train table in their basement and had a couple tracks set up on it, and then he just got up there and just destroyed it. So I'm not salty about it, I swear. Just a little bit. Because that's all the stuff I grew up making train, hey, a little bored or have a long weekend, or maybe it was like winter and a little cold to go outside or something. Like, dude, let's break out the train set. Let's set up in our bedroom, just set up on the floor and let's play trains. I'm here for it, There was a time for a while we had we built a track in our basement. I bet it was 20 foot long. It was awesome. Like 20 foot on each side, and then just it was a big oval is all it was. Whatever. It was fun. And we put like every single car that we owned with a couple engines on there, and it was fun. But I was never like have like a real train layout. We would just like set up on the floor. Every once in a while on like the kitchen table or something, we'd set up train for a little bit until mom got grumpy with us, and then we'd have to move it. That kind of thing, So yeah. So we had this big box of all this track, and then we had 2 other boxes full of like, we actually had all the boxes for our cars too. And yeah, that was quite fun. So I acquired for like birthday presents and stuff over the years. I have it looks like a steam engine. Obviously it's electric. It doesn't puff any smoke or anything, but it's a cool little engine. And then I have a more modern like diesel electric too. That will pull the world, but yeah, I acquired that shortly, like right before my nephew got all the stuff printed also. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of hours on them or anything. They just kind of used them and that was it. I never really got any cars or anything because I just used all those other cars, But they all went away, unfortunately. So someday I'll have it someday. Full train layout. Gotcha. Alright, so we got 2 auto drive guys going. They're spaced out, or course play guys. They should be spaced out plenty far to do their job. And the way the course is going to lay out, they're going to go around twice, and then they're going to work on this east side. Going north-south. They're not quite going to be running straight, but like, it's fine. So we'll just start working on these short rows and working our way over to the long, so we'll meet in the middle somewhere. Is what we'll do. So it'll be just fine. We have to watch our money too. We're actually about to run out, aren't we? We can take $500,000 more loan, and that's it. That's all. But we also have 1 million soybeans to sell, so that should be some pretty darn decent money, at least I'm thinking. That's the hope, anyway. Could be really, really good money. Unfortunately, Chuck, we're probably going to have to. Probably going to have to take some more loans. I don't really want to, but if we have to, we have to. You know? And I can leave that because that course play guy is going to clean that up anyway. He's coming over here to do another outside round, so make sure we're out of his way when he gets here. That's all good. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Right. I'll let this guy do his thing and then proceed. Proceed. How's the lineman coming, Tony?
Good. I got just about finished.
Empty that wagon yet?
Yeah, I filled it back up.
Oh, did you?
Did.
Oh. Jeepers. Yeah, so chat, the past couple harvests, I kind of forgot to check lime. Past couple plantings, I should say. Forgot to check the lime values. So we're having to lime everything today. As well. So Tony's been working up in the north field. And he's just about done. I had course play do field 70, and he's doing the homestead field now. Although, yeah, there he is. Okay, I was like, I don't see him, but yeah, he's there. And probably when we get done seeding, Tony, I might just run the wagon for you to keep you going.
Okay.
Where are you going next? You going to the...
I'm gonna go to 56, 57.
Okay.
Which should be easy since the field point's right there.
Right. That'll be a good one to do while you're by yourself still, yeah. Field point is literally right there. And then that really only leaves... The south fields don't need it, but the west field... The west field is a little real. That's okay. Sarge, I'll leave you that first row. On skippers. Betcha, chat. You betcha. Professional farming at work. Not me, Sarge. Oh, I think he forgot to turn his plate around. Dang technology, it works when it's great when it works, right?
Yeah.
Great when it works. Halloween candy ghost dots. Sean, I haven't had dots forever. That used to be my go-to at a movie theater was dots. That was my candy of choice when we went to see movies. Although I always thought dots at Halloween, like in the fun size little pack, it was a waste of time, man, because there'd be like 2 dots in the whole package. Like, man, this takes 10 minutes to open the package, you know? Kind of a thing. Kind of a whole thing. Is that guy really that far behind? I guess he is. The first one's pitter-pattering over there. Oh, I got you, Sean. Okay. I got you. Look better if I didn't have that trailer. But, you know, what a cool view, chat, right? Kind of cool. Although, really, that seeder is great. That tractor's great for pulling that seeder, isn't it, Sarge?
Oh, it's doing good.
Because you can whip the corners. Basically, a zero-turn lawnmower at that point. Yeah, it's great. All right, so last field to be seeded, y'all, for this go around. We'll probably try to buy some land after the next or next time we sell. Although I really, really, really want to pay the loan back. That's really what it is. Like, these soybeans we're planting now might be land, but the ones that are in the bin might be just pay the loan. Oh, Alex, what's up? How's it going today? How are you? We need to buy another truck too, guys. We're gonna have a little over 500,000 soybeans to haul to the train. We're gonna need another truck or two. Probably just one. We can go with the modified capacity slightly if we want to, which will give us like 100,000 liters in the truck. So that'll work. I think I just got passed on the inside chat. Y'all see that? Oh, man. That's funny. Cody, have a good one. We'll catch you later, bro. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for that video. That really brightened my day. It was kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. It was amusing. Well, Sarge, I guess we're done, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Might as well let them finish up. Go park and put our stuff away. By the time we get up there, that might be done. So, Sean, I actually meant to talk to you about that. I heard he said a bad word. He said a bad word very casually on a live stream is what I heard. And they gave him the old boot. I saw a TikTok about it this morning. I have not actually watched any Big Brother yet this year, Sean. Is it any good or no? Dad was saying it was kind of like over the top with all the 25th anniversary stuff. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? The dad said it's just kind of over the top. Too early to tell? Okay. Gotcha, Sean. I was thinking about starting to watch it, but like, I don't know if I have time for that in my life right now. Going till November. See, that's the other thing, man. It is a long grind this year. All the way to November. But it should get interesting as I'm sure they're going to have to bring in more people or bring people back, and that always gets interesting. So maybe I'll have to try to start watching it. I don't know. Oh, that would be interesting, Sean. Yeah. The writer/actor strike on you. I got you, Sean. Crazy. Right. That is parked up. This guy will be necessary to take this pass. I think. Maybe not, actually. No, guy doesn't need to do this. We're done. Alright, so quad will finish the field. Come on, there we go. Something on me, microphone. Sorry, chat. All awkward. Yeah, I don't know if Dad's actually still watching it or not, Sean. It is break time. How convenient that we're done planting and it's like break time, you know? Kind of convenient. Kind of weird how that works out sometimes. Kind of weird. I'll do a little cleanup here real quick. Just a smidge. All right. All cleaned up. Just those two spots. There's a train crossing there, chat. Whoopsie. I think the 9RT is a little overkill, like yellow, right? Overkill is underrated. Alright, let's go drop this off, park this tractor. And probably go ride in the lime spring while we take our break. Because it is that time. Head's not quite wide enough for this. Alright, to the shed we go. Gotta park it up. Be responsible, park your tractor when you're done with it. There was an order, but like... Wow. Hey, this guy's almost done over here too. 7 minutes, chat. I'll be back before he's done, hopefully. Or something. Nine RT's overkill and the quad's not. Fair play. I'll be back, boys.